Okay, hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to wrap up some few topics regarding note making, and we will practice how to write notes. And you know that in the previous class I have told you about the characteristics of good notes. So what are the characteristics? You can see on the board the characteristics of good notes. It will be short and compact. Okay, those who are completely new in this course, at first just try to recollect that in the first semester you have done this note making, and you will be given a passage, a comprehension. You have to read the comprehension very minutely several times, and you have to find out some important points, important key words. After that you will go for the question. In the question there will be, the question may be like this, that if the passage regarding traveling or regarding your reading habits or your hobby. So maybe in the question, the question will be like this: write down some important points of reading habits, write down the positive things of traveling, write down the advantages of reading books. So you have to write down only the important points as bullet point. You will not write down the full sentence. This is the common mistakes the people normally do, that you write down full sentence. And the thing is that don't copy from the text. You will never copy from the text. When we'll go to practice from the passage, you will see that there are long sentences, but from the long sentences you have to take some important points regarding the advantages, regarding positive or negative things, whatever in the question. At first you have to read the passage and you have to focus on your question. Now, so the characteristics of good notes, you can say that it will be short and compact. It must have complete information. It must be logical and understandable. So that everybody can understand that what you are going to say. That it shouldn't be too short. If it is too short, then it may be the people, the teacher or the person who is examining your copy, he or she may not understand that what you are going to say, what you are writing. So clear about the note making? Yes. So these are the important points. Suppose in the classroom you are just taking notes from your teacher's lecture. You have to jot down some important things. You can write down the full lecture, full 1 hour lecture. It's not possible to write down full lecture. So you have to write down some important points as short and compact. Okay, now we need to go for our practice. For the practice, I am taking a passage for you. This is a passage I think you have. Okay, in the passage, okay, I want to make it, what happened, I want to make zoom out. What is the problem? Yes, so I want to make it a zoom. What is the problem? Okay, give a video, pause it. So the passage is also there. একটু আগে যে জুম হচ্ছিল এখন আবার হচ্ছে না কেন, কি সমস্যা? হ্যাঁ, uses. You started, okay. So from the passage number 6, I think you can see the passage 6 and just read the passage 2, 3, 4 times to make you understand clearly, clear meaning. So in the passage what you were seeing, olive trees have even more uses. So in this passage there are useful, or they are how many times or in what types of uses. So the question may be like this, that write down the uses of olive oils or olive trees. Write down the olives have a long association with fine cooking. So it is used in cooking. So write down the uses of olive oil. Write down the uses of olive oil. So look here that there is no term as short notes or note making, but this is no, you have to make notes. You will understand it in your mind, that you have to write down the notes. The question will be the uses. So you can answer like this: the uses of olive oil are given below. Olive oil are given below. So after that you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, at least 10, 8 or 10, not more than 10, because you have to answer other question also, so you have to manage time. So at first, in cooking, the uses of olive oil: fine cooking. Okay, fine cooking, with fine cooking or cooking, no problem. In cooking,
Oil treatment.
yes, oil treatment. Okay, hair treatment. In hair treatment, in hair treatment. Okay, and skin to enhance their appearance by applying a few drops or on vulnerable areas of the face and letting the oil work for 15 minutes before rising off. So it's skin treatment also. Similar treatment for hair is popular. Because of the commercial importance of the fruit, that means olive fruit, this is commercially important, and the slow growth and relatively small size of the tree, olive wood, which is used to make products such as kitchen utensils, fine furniture, decorative items, is relatively expensive. Olive trees is not a big tree. Okay, so but the woods are very much expensive, and the quality of the wood is very good. So olive oil, and there is olive wood. Olive oil and also olive wood. There are, and olive wood. You have to find out some uses of olive wood in hair treatment, in skin treatment, and skin care. Okay, used in okay, skin care. After that, to produce producing kitchen utensils.
Kitchen furniture.
Yes, fine furniture. In producing, write down everybody. In producing kitchen utensils. Okay, number 5.
Commercial fruits.
No, this is a commercial. There is commercial importance of the fruit. Okay, but you have to write down that what are the uses, but where does olive oil or olive tree or olive fruit can be used. So this is commercial. You know that olive oil is commercial, olive wood is commercial, olive tree is commercial, no problem, but you have to write down that where and how it is used, the uses. So in producing kitchen utensils, in making fine furniture, in making fine means polished or lucrative furniture. You can say like this: lucrative furniture. in making lucrative furniture which is durable. It is much prized for its durability and the interesting patterns in its grain. So why does it so too much lucrative? Because the furniture is too much hardy and durable. Yes? Yes.
Interesting pattern.
Yes, the patterns, the cut design.
The furniture decorative items more able to use interior design.
Design, obviously.
Interior
Yes, interior design.
decorative items.
Decorative items, yes. Okay, that means some kind of showpiece or in the wall. Or, yes, yes, something like that. This is the sample. But you have to understand that maybe the language may be changed. You as per your passage, as the passage is given in the question paper, the language may be changed, but this is a sample. This is a sample, this type of question. The main, yes, you speak in English. You speak in English, okay? So yes, in that there is column. There was column in the previous semester because you have been asked to write. You have been asked to write two sides, positive and negative sides, advantages and disadvantages. That's why you have been asked to write two columns and write down the advantages and disadvantages. This may also add it, no problem. But here is only one point, only the uses. If in the question there is write down the merits and demerits of olive trees. So you have to write down merits and demerits, and you have to make a column like this, table, and you have to write down two different aspects. This is the difference. I think it's clear now. Okay? Any question regarding note making? Yes, again? Okay. So the question was, okay, have you written this? Can I clean?
Yes.
Okay. Now the thing is that if you are given a passage regarding, that means regarding traveling, just for example, regarding traveling you have been given a passage. So there are in the passage there is lots of description about advantages and disadvantages of traveling, and in the question paper you have to write down what are the advantages and disadvantages of traveling. Write down the positive and negative sides of the traveling. So positive and negative sides of traveling. So in that case you can make a table. In that case you can make a table, write down this, the positive sides and the negative sides. Okay? So after that you will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. You have to draw a table and you have to write down the both sides. It may be merits and demerits, it may be advantages and disadvantages, no problem. Clear everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, and after that, note making, and we have to know about some paragraph writing. In your exam, there is also paragraph will be added in your question paper. So, I know that you know the paragraph. What is paragraph? Paragraph, there is, yes, one para, and you have to write down it in only one para. Don't make it 2 or 3 paras. And in the paragraph you know that there is from the beginning there is an introductory sentence or the topic sentence. Okay, can I clean this? You? Okay. Now In the paragraph, there is a topic sentence, after that body paragraph, after then there is a concluding sentence. 3 main parts in a paragraph. In a paragraph, there are three main parts in a paragraph. Remember, everybody, paragraph. In a paragraph, there is, at first you have to start with the topic sentence. So it will describe the title of the paragraph. Number 2, body. You will describe, or you will express your opinion, you will express your viewpoint, what you are thinking about the topic. And number 3, there will be concluding sentences. Concluding sentence. In each and every paragraph, this you have to maintain these parts. And in your advanced writing course, I think paragraph writing you have done from your school, college, no problem, but in advanced writing course, we will go for the types of paragraphs. Depending on the purpose of writing, a writer must develop the following 4 paragraphs. 4 types of paragraphs. So how many types of paragraph? 4 types of paragraph. One is expository paragraph. Expository paragraph. To write an expository paragraph, you have to know some information, because you have to explain or inform somebody. Then after that, persuasive paragraph. Persuasive, that means you have to persuade, you have to convince a person. Your topic will be like that, you have to make people convinced. Maybe it can be online shopping. Yes, online shopping. If your paragraph will be like this, that online shopping, so you have to think of the positive things and write down in a convincing way. There are lots of advantages for paragraph. And if it is go for online shopping versus offline shopping, outdoor shopping or offline shopping, so that will be different. That there will be lots of arguments, counter arguments. Yes. And next is descriptive paragraph. So descriptive paragraph, this may be to describe a person, to describe one place, to describe a thing, object, your favorite book, your favorite hobby. It will be descriptive paragraph. And after that, narrative. So we know that narrative means a story. Yes, there will be a story. Maybe the paragraph will be like that, a journey by train, a journey by bus. So you have to describe, and maybe the paragraph like a space exploration. So you have to write the paragraph like a story, storytelling, something like this. Now, expository paragraph explains something or provides information, you know that. And there will be some type of research or data, information. So you need to have some survey, you need to know some information. For example, it can be climate change, it can be global warming or globalization. So regarding climate change, you need to know some information.
Climate change.
Yes, about the climate change and what is going on in different parts of the world. So this can be called, yes, this can be called as expository paragraph. So pollution, water pollution, air pollution, okay. So you need to know some information and write down those information. Next, persuasive paragraph. Persuasive paragraph, that means convincing. So this paragraph tries to get the reader to accept a particular point of view and understand the writer's opinion. Persuasive paragraph. In the persuasive paragraph, so you have to convince someone in this way, in a positive way. So convincing should be in a positive way, and it requires the collection of facts and research also. Next, descriptive paragraph. Descriptive paragraph, I think you have already idea about the descriptive paragraph, because you the people, you in your school life, you write your favorite teacher, your favorite player, your favorite writer. So these are descriptive, and to write this type of descriptive paragraph, you need to know some adjective words, so that you can describe a person, a place. To describe a person, place, or any object, maybe it may be a crowded place. So you have to know some special, some definite adjectives to describe the place, isn't it?
Yes.
So we the people, we always suffer from vocabulary. We always suffer from shortage of words. That the same type of words always coming in our mind. So we have to use different types of words to make our writing enriched. To know, we have to know more adjective, more adverbs, so that you can describe a place or person very clearly, very elaborately. So it looks very, the reader, the examiner who will read, they will be impressed. After that, narrative paragraph. Narrative paragraph is a story, just like a story. Narrative means a story. Suppose you are telling a story. For example, winter vacation. So how you have passed the winter vacation? You can tell the story. Whether it is true or false, that doesn't matter. You just make a story about the winter vacation or summer vacation. This type of vacation you have to describe in a storytelling way. Okay. So there in the narrative paragraph there will be beginning, middle, and ending. To make the paragraph in a very successful way, you have to add a beginning, after that middle, and there will be an ending of the paragraph. And these are some types of paragraphs, but the thing is that you have to practice. You have to practice in a different way, and you have to know some vocabulary. You have to enrich your vocabulary, and in the class we will provide you some vocabulary regarding paragraph writing, and in this midterm you will just focus on the persuasive paragraph. For the midterm you just focus on persuasive paragraph, and regarding persuasive paragraph you have to make people convince. Maybe you can say that persuasive paragraph may be your online library, online bookshop. Okay, so or our changing reading habits. This type of paragraphs, so you have to make people convinced that these are very good nowadays. This is the demand of the people. We don't have time to go to the library and buy books, so we can use online library to read the books. But many of you, those who don't like to read the PDF or the screen, they don't like, they can see that these are not helpful for eyes. There are some health issues. If you are look at too much, if your screen time is increased, so it is not beneficial for eye health. This is the problem. So no problem, as a writer, as a researcher, we can write, and we need to be fair. Need to be fair that these are this, and this it varies person to person. So at first you have to think of the correct English. For writing class you must know the correct English. Regarding the paragraph, yes? As if you get time, or if you manage a paragraph maybe 200 words or 180 words. So in a short way you can't make it broad, but try yourself. Or if you write down only the positive things, no problem. Only the positive things, no problem. Any other question regarding paragraph writing? Okay.